good.
Very much. Welcome along to the Helsinki Arena for our final fixture. It's been an eventful and exciting first game day in the group phase of EuroBasket 2017. Tonight's clash is a massive one. Hosts Finland take on heavyweights France in a battle that could have big ramifications who goes through to the last 16 in Istanbul, even at this early stage of the tournament. An electric atmosphere. And we're surely going to have a game to fulfill the occasion. It's been a busy day in Group A. Slovenia beating Poland. Greece seeing off the challenge of Iceland this afternoon. Two teams left to play. France, number 4 ranked team. Finland, number 32. A lot of talent on show, a lot of fans packed inside the Helsinki Arena to watch it. I'm pleased to say I'm joined by Mark Mills in the commentary box this evening. France or Finland, Mark? Who's going to win tonight?
Thanks, Nick. Probably the toughest opening question you've given. A packed arena, that's for sure, and they're all ready for what is no doubt going to be a battle. Opening tip to the final buzzer. Two teams with a great history between each other, including that overtime victory for France at 2015 EuroBasket. Finland defied the odds on that night. They pushed France all the way, and at the time France were defending EuroBasket champions. They only just fell short in the overtime period. So, I'm sure the home country will be keen to go one better tonight.
You mentioned that France have had a lot of success in recent years in EuroBaskets. But let's talk about Finland first of all. They've played in the last 3 EuroBaskets and they've gone through the group phase each time, backed by a vociferous home crowd. How will they do under the pressure?
Oh, absolutely. The Wolfpack have established themselves as a force to be reckoned with over the last 10 years. And the opportunity to play a major tournament in front of your home fans, that's something that could take this team on to the next level. They approached the game with such an intensity. You know, we witnessed that yesterday during their training sessions. With that mindset, they can upset any team in this tournament. I'm absolutely interested to see what impact this crowd's going to have, though. The amazing atmosphere here tonight is surely going to inspire those players.
It is something else, I'll tell you that. The hairs on the back of my neck are standing. It's a cauldron for France. And what backing for Finland. They're calling themselves the sixth man. They're absolutely at the Susi Yengi, the Wolfpack. Here are their opponents tonight, France. They've been on the podium at the last 3 EuroBaskets. Can you foresee any medal finish this time around?
Do you know what? It's a different France, so their medal prospects could be in the balance. They're in a period of transition, the retirement of Tony Parker, absences of the likes of Batum and Gobert. That said, let's look at the roster. It's laden with world-class talent from the world's best leagues. They're favourites for this group, and I can understand that. That said, I'm sure Coach Collet will be keen to make sure that complacency doesn't creep in this group stage. And to be honest, to sum it up, in Boris's DL pre-tournament interview, he said their sights aren't set on a medal, they're set on gold.
Big words from Big Boris. Well, the scene is perfectly set here. France and Collet strolling out his experience as coach could be vital. It's time though, first of all, before the action gets underway, for the national anthems of Finland and France.
Seuraavana maamelaulu National Anthem of Finland.
The blood is pumping. The noise is deafening. The basketball is almost underway. Strap yourselves in, folks. This should be quite a ride. As Finland and France meet the opening game day of EuroBasket 2017. Tonight, Antonio Conde, Zafer Yilmaz and Martins Kozlovskis from Spain, Turkey and Latvia respectively. Well, Finland have got a lot of talent on their roster. That is quite blatant to see. The one everybody's been talking about is number 23, Lauri Markkanen, at centre. He's a massive presence. And we'll see how he goes today. And at the other end of the spectrum, experienced Timo Rannikko coming out of international retirement. He'll wear the number 15 shirt, and we're likely to see some of him today.
Absolutely. Looking at the Finland roster from top to bottom, there's some household names around Finland. And you look at their starting five, that's a strong starting five for any team within EuroBasket. And you look down the bench and there's also more talent to come, so it should be an exciting game for Finland.
France, meanwhile, much has been made of the absentees, the retirements of Tony Parker, Jelabol, Pietrus. They're without Gobert, they're without Batum, but still so much talent here. Decolo, Fournier, Diao, Vertel up the top there. Big role for him at point guard.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking at the France starting five, Vertel and Decolo, Fournier. That's a terrifying backcourt. You've got guys that can shoot from all over, and all three of them have got vision as well. So they'll be looking to spread the floor and make it very, very difficult for Finland to defend the French offense. So looking at the two spotlight players tonight, we've got the French captain Boris Diaw. Now, what can you say about Big Boris? 169th cap tonight, and a massive asset in the transition for this French roster away from some of the golden days. And then for Finland, you've got Terhi Koponen, point guards, obviously an absolutely influential player for Finland. His 87th cap tonight, and he'll be hoping to cause the upset here in Helsinki.
Battle of the brains, the meticulous Henrik Detman. Collet, experienced French coach. He's, of course, part of this continuation rejuvenation process for France. They've lost some good players, but it's a significant key for them in EuroBasket 2017. The last words to the players before the action gets underway. Finland have been talking about going big in this tournament, going beyond the last 60 faces. They managed the last 3 EuroBaskets, booking their place in the quarterfinals. Obviously going to take it on a game-by-game basis. The last time they finished in the top 8 was back in 1967, the last time that Finland played a EuroBasket in Helsinki. And that surely tells us the crowd are going to play their part.
Oh, absolutely. If you can believe anything, the stars are aligned. Being at home in Helsinki, I'd hate to think how many points this crowd is going to be worth to Finland when it comes to that final buzzer.
These French players are used to playing in front of big, raucous crowds. We'll see whether it affects them or not. But Finland are going to be buoyed on by 12,000. It's a packed house here at the Helsinki Arena. They've been in since early.
Absolutely perfect way to finish off the first day of what has been impressive basketball action here in Helsinki.
Wins for Slovenia and for Greece so far. Who's going to win this one? Will it be Finland? Will it be France? Welcome along to the Finland capital for the final game of the day from Group A. France against Finland, EuroBasket 2017, and France immediately on the offensive. It's Ertel, and he sinks the three. A lot on his shoulders tonight. That's a perfect way to start. There's Sean Huff to Gerald Lee. Copen. There's the pass into Lee, puts it up, and it drops eventually.
That's a great follow back from Huff there to put a ball down and a return dunk like that. France will have to be careful. Highlight plays like that will bring the crowd into the game.
Just got a little touch on it to take him through. Here's Evan Fournier. Switches it out to the corner. Ertel. Trying to stop Fournier's shot. Tries it from range. Rims out. And the buzzer goes. It's going to be difficult for France, but whatever they can do to just try and quiet in the crowd, just little things are going to help.
It's interesting speaking to some of the Finnish media before the game. That's their exact opinion as well. They want to see Finland get an early start, get a good start, potentially take a reasonable lead. And even if France come back into the game, there will be some belief in this crowd that there can be an upset tonight.
Here's Covenant in the backcourt. Sassu Sali. Now Huff. To Cotti. Puts it up and in. Finland into the lead for the first time.
Very, very composed play. No sign of nerves from the Finnish team so far.
Thomas Ertel. Back outside to Boris Diaw. Nando Nicola. Going up against Cotti. Tough shot to make. And that's great defense from Finland. It raises the roof of the Helsinki crowd, and Koponen puts it up and in off the glass.
Great play by Koponen. A little shake, gets to the basket, finger rolling off the glass. Crowd raises a few more decibels.
Here comes Diaw though. Rattles away. Salin for three. See Finland are going for the out of the blocks quickly start here.
Surprising how composed the Finnish team are. They've got no sign of nerves whatsoever, even though there's 12,000 of the countrymen in the arena cheering them on. They seem very, very focused on the task at hand.
Now Geoffrey Laverne. He's a massive presence. He gets into the lane and he banks it in. End of the backcourt for France, but they're front men are key as well. Here's Kotti. Finland starting with some very sharp shooting. Broden. Dia. Fournier. Up the baseline. Gets it to full. And one.
Tough play by Fournier. He didn't give up on that one. It looked like he lost his foot along the baseline. Nice little fake drive to the baseline. Looks like he's lost his foot, but manages to regain it. Strong play.
It takes some great determination. Fighting out for France. First change for Finland. Newton and on. So, taking a seat on the bench. The extra is added. Now that levels up the scores. Pulsating start. Here's Petteri Kopen. Lee. This time, so the option of Kopen available. Salin. Oh, lovely return pass. Salin, a bit of space, just a little pocket. And knocks down the two.
Lovely vision there by Lee. Finds the back door with Salin, who drains the mid-range jumper.
Hotel. It's up a one-hander and it's in. Quietens the crowd, at least for a moment. This game looked great on paper after 4 minutes. It's delivering. Salin, inside. Possession stays with Finland. Back. Just lost his footing there before he released the ball. It's schoolboy error.
Yeah, he was looking to make the pass to Lee, but the defender stepped into the passing lane, so he stuttered and stepped forward with the pass. But yeah, again, in these kind of environments, at this level of basketball, those kind of errors, you just can't make them.
Here's Nicolo getting up to the rack before playing the pass to the corner. It was the right idea. He saw Fournier was in space, but just get the accuracy right. Execution's going to be key to that. Kopen to Sasu Salin. Kotti puts one up. Trying to get the rebound. It comes for Kotti. One of the veterans of this team. Tuukka Kotti with the steal. He makes France pay. Bertel. Fournier from the perimeter. Another rebound for Kotti. He's all over the boards. Here's Lee.
Great use of the mismatch by Lee there. Straight away identified that Bertel had been left picking him up. Utilised that mismatch, took him into the paint and used the size advantage to its full effect.
Laverne. Look closely marks, still manages to find him with the pass and then switches it to Urtel.
That's a beautiful pass by Nicolo, being able to look across the lane and zip a pass across the lane like that. That's a great skill. At fundamental level, an awful lot of coaches will tell you not to throw that pass. That's a tough place to put the ball across without it being intercepted. But when you've got vision, like De Colo has, you can absolutely make passes like that. Last time Wilson came on against France in EuroBasket, he came on and lit the entire game up, scoring 11 points in a matter of minutes. I wonder if he'll have the same impact today.
Let's see how he goes. It's Diao to Fournier, driving into the lane. He's called on an offensive foul.
That's a big call. That's number 2 for Laverne. Straight away, Coach Collet is going to make a change. Levery is going to come in. Laverne, they're not willing to risk it. They do have, I'd say if there's a weakness, it's in the front court. They don't have the same kind of presence as Laverne and Diao on the bench. Serafin maybe, but past that, he's not the same kind of impact player.
Double change, Fournier's gone off as well. Evan Jackson's come on. Here's Wilson.
People in this building zone, but you have to agree with it there. Emil Salin last, going to be a French ball on the baseline.
First touch of the ball in for Edwin Jackson. Ertel, Wilson there, but it's turnover again. Here is Wilson.
Wilson should have put the shot up, he'd have gone to the line for 2 instead, because he looked to pass. It's now an out of bounds ball.
Conti getting the ball quickly. What a pass! Conti just lost his footing. Missed the target altogether. It's going to be significant money. Lauri Markkanen. Listen to the roar.
Big moment for a young man. Obviously high hopes for this young Finnish star. Drafted by the Timberwolves, traded as part of the Jimmy Butler deal to Chicago Bulls. A bright future for him is ahead.
Jackson to Ertel. Diao. Colo comes in off the perimeter. Passing the ball quickly from single digits on the shot clock. Ertel's got to get this off. Oh, and drains the 3.
That's a great shot by Ertel. The French ball movement then was absolutely hypnotic. The ability to move the ball around the perimeter that quickly. How long can Finland chase that?
Well, that was stunning. They were propelling the ball around the perimeter. And it's a 1-point game again now. 3 minutes left of the first quarter. Salin. Oh, with the alley-oop, it's Lauri Markkanen.
That is the way to introduce yourself to 12,000 of your fellow countrymen. Huge jam from Markkanen. Absolutely massive play, and that's lit the crowd up.
Wow, what an entrance. Headphones are must in this atmosphere.
Maybe that's the future Markkanen there, the next Finnish star, experiencing it early.
Here's Newton in. Wilson. Wilson up for 3. Just left it a little short.
Didn't look to have confidence in that shot. If you're not confident in your own shot, it's highly unlikely the ball's going to go in. Mismatch now.
Into the lane. France get the call from the referee.
Smart play by France and De Colo, looking to spread the floor so De Colo can maximise the mismatch situation.
Copenhagen re-enters, Salin goes to the bench.
Kolo taking on so much more responsibility now with the retirement of Tony Parker. Really looking to lead that backcourt. But he has the experience, had a big year this year with CSKA in Moscow, finishing third in the EuroLeague, beating Real Madrid in that third place game. So he has the experience to help this team.
Not expected from Nicolo. Fournier and Wolver, they were scoring big time in the pre-EuroBasket warm-up games. France took 6 wins away from their friendlies. Finland actually struggled, just 1 win and 7 defeats in the build-up. But Lauri Markkanen scored 26 points against Russia in their final one. Oh, that's a nice pass, and it's put up and in off the glass.
That's an apt introduction to Serafan. He's coming to the game, obviously cold off the bench, not quite ready to come in. And again, Botti has serious foot speed advantage over him.
France trail by 3. Ertel, the bounce pass into Serafan. Now Jackson. Step back, tries the jumper. And Markkanen with the rebound. Wilson brings it to the front court. Didn't look confident in his last shot, so let's see what he does this time. That's a Newton who comes inside in the lane and swatted by Laborie. A little touch off Serafan.
Not the kind of pass a big guy like Serafan wants to receive, sending him away from the basket. You want to enable Serafan to post up and use that body to get himself in close to the basket.
France have been turned over 5 times already. That'll be a concerning statistic for them. It's Petteri Koponen to Wilson. Now, the new arrival, Eric Murphy, to Markkanen for 3. And what a follow from Newton. And Finland have a 5-point lead in the final minute of the first quarter.
Interesting dynamic in the game. Finland are taking the almost elder statesman role. You'd expect France to take that, but another mistake by Serafan. A legal screen, blindsiding the Finnish player. Picks up a foul.
It's been a rock-solid start from Finland.
To be fair to Serafan, Ertel has to take some of the responsibility for that. As a guard, you have to let your big man set his feet before you try to use the screen. Ertel picked the dribble too soon before Serafan had set.
Here's Koponen. Just a little space for Murphy. Rims out. Fournier.
That 6-second shot clock and game clock differential.
Well, France were trying to bide their time there, but it's been wasted. And Finland now will have 14.7 seconds to extend their lead.
This is exactly the opening quarter that the Finnish team will have been looking for. Coach Detman will be very happy when his team come back to the huddle.
Koponen loses out to Laborie, and then Fournier involved in a scrap. Oh!
Foul called there by the referee at the end of the first quarter, just waiting to see if it counts or not. Just waiting to see if the foul was before or after the buzzer. Well, looks like it's before the buzzer. That's a huge call from the referee. Oh, in fact, they're going to go to a TV replay to see if the foul was before or after the end of the first quarter. If it's before the end of the first quarter, what a calamitous end. Here we go for the replay. Wilson now with the ball as he looks to get rid of it. Ertel just grabs his arm. The referees will need to see what the clock looked like. And if that's the case, if that's a foul, what a crazy end to the first quarter for France.
Well, it's a sensible decision from the officials, but I'm not sure what Ertel was thinking.
Not only was that a foul that could give away 3 free throws, but that's his second foul. Their starting point guard picked up his second foul in a crazy situation, really. Just waiting on the officials. I love the psychology of basketball players. Wilson refusing to go back to his bench, and rightfully so.
There's the decision. It's going to be 3 free throws. Finland already lead by 5. Jamal Wilson will look to extend that, possibly to 8.
Also looking now, the officials are going to look to how much they're going to put back onto the clock, because obviously if you fouled him in the first quarter, there will be some time left. Not too sure what it will be and whether France will be able to get a shot off in that time.
I think they're still just confirming that at the moment. It certainly isn't 10 minutes, which is what it's up at the moment.
Absolutely not.
12,500 inside Nelson will be willing to pull to the net.
A game that didn't need any added drama to it. It's just
really
received an injection at the end of the first period.
One of the many members of the Suzy Yengi, the Wolfpack, who are out in force tonight. Hunting the club. Go. You know, it's right off the buzzer.
That's really difficult for the ref.
It's between 0 point.
I think that's 0.2, maybe 0.3 or 0.2, which effectively means that France are only going to get the ability pretty much to tap, shoot. They're not going to be able to catch and shoot. Not too sure what France will do with it. Some teams don't even risk it and just throw the ball in and let the clock run out. They might run a play and see if they can lob the pass long for someone just to catch mid-air and shoot and tap the ball, but not sure they'll get much from it. Table officials just having some difficulties getting it down to 0.3 of a second. Once we get it down to that, we should be ready to go.
Well, in the meantime, Vincent Collet is going to have to inch out with his guys at the end of the quarter.
I think it's the awakening that maybe France needed. You know, a lot of them have them tipped to go far in this tournament and challenge for medals, but they need to show that on the court. And so far in the opening 10 minutes, Finland absolutely deserve their lead.
I think the clock has been sorted. And Jamal Wilson then with 3 free throws. Passes the first test. And he makes all 3 of them. So Finland take the first quarter by 8. What a night it's been so far for Finland. It's actually 23-15 that they won at the end of the first quarter. Vincent Collet is going to have some stern words here for France. So here are the stats from the first quarter.
Interesting one there, looking at the 3-point percentage. Finland yet to score from the perimeter, and they have some sharp shooters as well. So that could be some more damage that Finland do to France. But they've had a very good opening quarter, and they've spread it across the floor as well. There's been contributions from an awful lot of players on both ends of the floor for Finland.
Cotti leading the scoring for Finland. He's been pretty effective.
He's been an awkward matchup for France to deal with. He's got his size, so he can defend the post, but he's also got reasonably quick feet. So the likes of Lovern don't want to go up, and Diao don't want to go up against a player like Cotti.
Finland, as we said, have reached the last 16, the last 3 EuroBaskets. When they saw the draw for Group A, they must have been left wondering whether they'll be able to do it in front of their home crowd. It's early days yet, but very encouraging start for the Susiyengi. So, into the second quarter we go. And Leo Westerman is now taking over at point guard.
That's really a forced change. Obviously with Ertel picking up a second foul.
Jackson for three, drains it. And that's the perfect start for France.
Absolutely what Coach Collet would have wanted to see. A positive start for the French.
Wilson. Worked it nicely to Murphy here. Now Koponen. Jackson given the task to try and stop him. Koponen just left it short, but he's there to catch the rebound. And this one hits the iron too.
Tough couple of shots from Koponen. He's coming back from a long-term injury. Had very little prep across the summer. Only recently in the last few weeks been able to use his strong hands. So it's impressive that he's contributing the way he is so far, and he's only going to get stronger as the tournament goes on.
Here's Westerman to Jackson. Forestier out. Murphy's trying to look after him. Jackson, Fournier from the top of the mountain to Laborie. Shot clock. Violation. Great defense again from Finland.
Markkanen there. When a player of that size with that wingspan is defending the perimeter, it's really difficult. Although two guards have foot speed over him, especially someone like Fournier, actually finding enough space to be able to shoot over the outstretched arms of Markkanen, that's a tough ask.
He's the full package, Lauri Markkanen. Here he is. Koponen. Murphy. Markkanen. Didn't have much space there. He picked out a pass. Shot clock down to 4. Wilson's got to get a shot off. He does. Rim's not his friend there. Jackson with the long pass up to Boris Diaw. Now Fournier from the corner. Oh, that's special.
It's a great shot by Fournier. That's absolutely what France need to see now.
Starting to hit their straps from range. Collet really getting into the thick of the action on the far side. Almost on the court. In the meantime, Westerman just checking with one of the officials.
Officials just making sure the important things are sorted. Laborie has got his shirt tucked in. Now we've got that done, we can play some basketball.
Here's Wilson. Into the lane. Jump shot. It's out, and Fournier is there. 3 rebounds so far from Fournier. Boris Diaw turns his man. Laborie looking for his first points of the night. Murphy to Wilson. Finland 9 points in the paint to France's 3.
Finland just not started this second quarter the way they finished the first. France starting to assert themselves back into the game, and the game's turning into the kind of tempo and style that France will like, moving away from where Finland will be comfortable.
Westerman. France just finding their rhythm. The pressure on here. It's a 5-0 run at the start of the second quarter. He's gone for a sit down. Sean Huff is back into the action.
Interestingly enough, Laborie has just signed recently for Strasbourg, who is Vincent Collet's domestic club. So interesting sign there from Coach Collet.
Clearly trusts him.
Absolutely, sees him potentially as maybe some of the future of the French national programme.
Yep, 25 years of age, Laborie. A little chance earlier than he might have expected because of the early fouls from Geoffrey Lauvin. But he's rising to the occasion. It's a one-point game now. France trailed by 8 at the end of the first quarter, so they quickly rectified things. It's Kopanen and the new arrival, Timo Vranico. Murphy.
Huff doing what Huff does, chasing down a hard rebound, working hard to try and make it count. Actually looked like it might have gone off Fournier's hand. That said, Huff might have been called for the over-the-back foul as well. So maybe all's fair with it being an inbound ball for France.
He's the captain of this Finnish side. It's Fournier. Get past Markin. Great pass! Diao can't finish the job. That was neat from France.
Diao yet to score tonight. A couple of easy opportunities he's missed as well.
A little bit scrappy, but Laborie emerges with the ball in his hands. Now Westerman to Jackson. That's a good pass quickly over to Fournier in the corner. Fournier in traffic in the lane.
That's a great play by Fournier. Really developed his game over recent years, finding his feet in the States now. 3 seasons with the Magic. He's averaging 17.2 points per game. Any player that can do that in the NBA is world class.
Certainly is that. Timeout here. Called by Finland. Sean Huff's in a little bit of foul trouble. He's on 3 fouls.
Absolutely. Last thing you want to see from the Finland point of view is your captain picking up foul trouble. Bear in mind, he's on 3 fouls. It's been a net 4 minutes. Might be a bit of over-exuberance from his part. But the one thing you have to look at is the points from turnovers, as we've just seen on the screen. Finland making the most of the turnover situation for France and making them pay for their mistakes. I wonder if that will continue.
Seems like the high tempo really suits Finland. It slows down and becomes a lot more rhythmic. France go on top.
Yeah, absolutely. Great opening basket from Markkinen. He'll remember that for the rest of his playing days. His first score at EuroBasket was an alley-oop.
In front of 12,500 of the Wolfpack. What a moment that was for Lauri Markkinen. Basket 27, surely at the start of the future EuroBaskets. To level the scores here, and potentially go ahead.
Strong free throw shooter Fournier, averaged 88% of the last EuroBasket.
There's an 8-0 run still in this second quarter, and Finland haven't scored. Here's Vranico. Salin. Murphy tails Laborie, but his shot was wild. Westerman throws possession away, straight down the throat of Sassu Salin. Vranico.
Got to look at the mismatch now down in the low post. Murphy posting up Jackson. Jackson fronting the post. Great defense.
Oh, that's nice from Jackson to get past Salin in style. The foul. There is a shift in momentum here in this second quarter. Well, Finland need to get a score on the board ASAP. Also, encouraging points to France down the other end.
France France have definitely asserted themselves in this second quarter as they look to control the tempo of the game.
Jackson, good pass to Diao at the low post, and that's bread and butter for Big Boris.
I think Diao may have thought he was 5-6 years younger there as he tried to spring up to the hoop. I think they are the old days of Diao, rather than the elder statesman that he is now.
The French captain, of course, at EuroBasket 2017. Here's Koy Visto. He's just into the action, and what an introduction that is.
You could feel a collective sigh of relief around the Helsinki arena of Koy Visto dropping that basket.
Finland get their first score of the second quarter. Here's Boris Diao again. It's just about find a pass. But determined interest to it by Fournier, and the bank is open.
Looks like Diao has awoken. Struggled to score in the opening quarter. He's up to 4 points personal now.
4 boards as well. Here's Murphy in the meantime from range. Salin picks up another rebound. And Salin from range this time. He also hits the iron, sees it rattle clear.
Diao doing it on both ends, but signals to the bench that he wants a sub.
Fournier into the lane. There's foul. Very nearly put that away too.
Absolutely impressive play by Fournier. Showed his intention as well. Used the screen well. Quick step past Koy Visto and tried to throw it down with 2 hands, but after the body contact, not quite enough with his legs to get up for that one.
So Westerman and Diao take a seat. Nando De Colo's back in the action, so is Thomas Hurtel.
Be interesting to watch Hurtel on the defensive end. Obviously 2 fouls early on. Really doesn't want to pick up a 3rd foul before the half-time break, and there's still 3:55 to play.
Fournier just biding his time. Eventually it drops. Popcorned its way in. Ranico. Apparently made the decision to come back into the finish setup at Petteri Kopanen's wedding earlier this summer. He made the decision a month ago. Hasn't played for Finland since 2014 in the World Championships.
I think the emotion of the wedding might have got to him. He's feeling all sentimental.
Well, Henrik Denver was certainly pleased to hear the news. Included him in his final roster of 12. And here he is in the action against Hurtel. Nicola, good pass. Jackson.
That's a good decision by the ref. Conti was holding his own, but the final bounce of Labaree, Conti extended his arm into the back of Labaree, putting him off balance. So good decision by the official.
Axel Toupin has come in for France. This is Louis Labaree. 3 out of 3 from the free throw line so far for Labaree. France have made 9 out of 10 free throws so far. For a third of their points in the game.
Dangerous situation for Finland now. 5-point lead for France. They're not careful. That can extend very, very quickly.
Visto to Gerard Lee. They're in foul trouble as well. Does manage to find Sassu Salin. That's a good pass to Lee. Can't quite find the finish. Who's going to emerge with the ball here? Oh, it's been stolen. It's Hurtel, and he just lays it up and in, nice and easy. And France here are starting to take a clear lead. In this second quarter, they've got 18 points to Finland's 3.
Yeah, it's absolutely swung since the end of the first quarter in favour of France, and it's this that's causing them the difficulties. France's sprawling defence. There was points in that offence then that Finland was struggling to get anywhere near even the three-point arc, let alone getting anywhere near the basket. So no surprise there that Finland call the timeout and want to hit a bit of a reset button, calm things down, and get back to where they were in that first quarter when they were really dominating the French team. But as you see, Finland very varied. They've got a lot of talent on the bench. Raniko's just coming. He's going to contribute absolutely. So they can look to produce points in a variety of places. I'd say if anything, the Finnish bench might almost be stronger than the French bench in depth. There are some star players on the French bench, no doubt, but I think Iceland will use their rotation more.
Particularly in the second half. Another thing to consider for France is that point guard position. We've seen Hotels in a bit of early foul trouble, and Weston will come and replace him. They have another point guard in their squad, Antoine Diaz. Watching yesterday, he seemed to be carrying some kind of an injury. Didn't take part in the main training session that everyone else did. No,
didn't take part in any of the contact elements of the training session. Looked quite frustrated, quite down. I can imagine it's very difficult to be picking up an injury when you want to be playing for your country in such an amazing tournament as EuroBasket.
Keep track on his progress. We might yet see Theo later on tonight in the roster.
I think Finland need to get out in the open court. They can't get caught in all this half-court offense. They need to get the tempo up and get the game a lot more spread and a lot more fluid. Oh, great little fake.
Clever, sold his opponent so well, but he couldn't finish the job, and now Urtel, this is quick, fast break basketball from France. Poirier there, I think.
Travelling violation on Poirier. He should have just turned on the pivot and gone up, but instead travelled as he tried to hand it off to Urtel. Again, just inexperienced.
A change in the big man position, Lauri Markkinen on. Tuko Kotti taking his place on the bench.
Just the second foul by France in this quarter.
Impressive discipline from the French. Urtel. Go to Colo. Taking their time. Patient build up from France. Maybe eyeing up a double-digit lead by half-time.
Another inexperienced play there by Poirier. Got the mismatch on Salin, exactly what you wanted off the pick and roll, but too aggressive. And when you've got the mismatch, you can't be aggressive because it's a big guy versus a little guy. So straight away, the referees are seeing that contact an awful lot more than they'd have seen it if he was putting the elbow into, say, Markkinen. They're going to see that contact and they're going to call it.
That's absolutely right. 3 minutes without a score, but Markkinen looking to rectify that. He misses two, and once again, working on the quick counter, fast break. But again, Urtel wastes the opportunity.
Turnover number 13 for France.
We still haven't got to half-time. It's going to be a source of serious frustration for Vincent Collet. But still, France lead by 7, and they've rebounded well after a tough first quarter. Looks as if they'll take a lead into half-time. We'll see. Here's Markkinen. Laverie, but stopped illegally.
It's a good move by Markkinen. Fakes the handoff, tries to turn the corner on Laverie, gets him onto his back, which is always going to be difficult for Laverie to get a clean block on some of the height of Markkinen.
Timeout called by the French. Big lead to 7, 19 left to play.
They'll be looking to take Lavelet off now, I'd imagine. That's two of their big men on 2 fouls. They won't want to pick up the third. But as you can see, it's a story of two halves on the graphic. Finland dominating the first, and France absolutely decimating Finland in the second.
Pelaat yksi alaspäin kulmaan, yksi alaspäin. Ja lähette timantista, jos sä menet kulmaan, sun pitää mennä sisään, sun pitää screenata se vapaa. Joman kumman sä oot valmis. Okei. Kulma. Tai jos sä tuut rumpuille, sun pitää...
Ertel has had those big shoes of Tony Parker to fill. He filled them a few years ago in the World Championships and did very, very well. How do you judge his performance so far?
Ertel is a phenomenal talent. Is he Tony Parker? No. Should people try and stop comparing him? I think they should. He is going to be the point guard and the first choice point guard for France for quite a few years to come. Is he going to be the player that Tony Parker will fulfill the role that Tony Parker did? Absolutely not. Ertel is going to be a facilitator. France are going to have to find pieces around him for him to facilitate, the likes of Fournier and De Colo.
We've seen with Markkinen taking to the free throw line.
Such a young talent for Finland, 4 years younger than any other player in the Finnish team.
Rising to the occasion. He's not the kind of player who looks at all overall. Looks like he's enjoying himself. Saleh. Turnover again here. Taking on Tupan. Throws one up and it drops. He's back to within a 3-point game.
And a silly mistake by France. Just a handling mistake between Serafin and Ertel, and it's going to be Finland's ball again. As the pendulum swung once more with just under a minute to play in this second quarter.
All changed so quickly. Saleh with the inbound. Frans Kopen. Down in the corner, comes up to the top of the arc. Now into Lee. Just tries to gently encourage it in. Now back out to Saleh. And Kopen for 3. Just a little short. Oh, Saleh with the tip-in on the rebound.
Saleh with the roar after that play, and I'm not surprised. He rised up amongst the trees to tap that one back. Great play.
Here's Ertel in the meantime. France have had their lead cut to 1.
Even though they've had a disastrous second quarter, can Finland actually make it to the locker room in the lead? That would be an amazing comeback in such a short period of time by Finland.
There's not much of a differential between the shot clock and the quarter clock, so Kopenen's going to bide his time. Shoots from range. Didn't quite work. And Diao from distance. No. Not this time for Big Boris. The French lead at the break, but their lead is by just 1 point. It's France 33, Finland 32. Well, let's get our teeth into the stats part. That was quite a first half. We were looking forward to this one all through the day, and it is delivering.
It has absolutely lived up to the hype and more. What an unbelievable game, and this is why so many people fall in love with the sport of basketball. Finland coming out in the first quarter, really showing France how to play the game and taking such a controlled approach. France coming back and then overawing Finland in the second quarter, but the last 2 minutes, Finland starting to really pick their game up against. And again, you can see how close the game is by a lot of the stats. The one that really stands out to you though, 15 turnovers for France in the first 20 minutes. Just under a turnover a minute. That's a scary statistic for Coach Collet to go back into the locker room.
Well, I was in the press conference earlier with the Greek coach, Kostas Missas, and he was asked a question by one of the journalists. He had 20 turnovers in the game. What were your feelings about that? And he said, it's far too many. I want to be restricting it to 10. Well, 15 in the first half alone. That's problems for France, and there's been a lot of points from those turnovers for Finland.
Yeah, there absolutely has. I think the disappointing thing that France will see is it's not been turnovers from, say, big guys doing what they shouldn't do, there's been 4 turnovers from their starting point guard, Ertel. Now, if there's any player on the court that should be controlling the ball and, you know, protecting possession, it's got to be Ertel. He's obviously picked up early fouls as well. So, interesting to see how that carries on. But Finland, they're absolutely in this game. They're not going to go away, and they're going to do it as a team. Without a shadow of a doubt, they're going to do it as a team.
Well, let's talk about the standout players in that first half. At the start, we had a lot of Suko Kotti. He racked up 8 points before we saw a little more of Markkanen in the big man role. Aside from Kotti, who's stood out for you?
It's really difficult to pick players. Salin, just generally as a player, you have to like. He comes in with such energy, and you saw the passion in that putback that he got towards the back end of the second quarter there. He's absolutely fighting tooth and nail for it. But you also do have to give a hat tip to Larry Markkanen. Such a young player, 20 years old, in an absolute whirlwind. The NBA draft, ending up at Chicago Bulls, such a historic franchise. Now stepping onto the floor for the first time in EuroBasket. Unfazed, and his first basket is an alley-oop in front of 12,000 of his own fans. If there's a guy that's living the dream right now, it's Markkanen.
What a moment that was, certainly for the highlight reel. Markkanen with a stunning start to his EuroBasket career. And the French, well, the stat leader, Ertel, we said, has got 10 points, but he's also been turned over 4 times. Evan Fournier with 8 points, and then 4 apiece for Boris Diaw, the captain, who's also racked up an impressive 7 rebounds in that first half, and 4 for Louis Laberie. Do we think we'll see a lot more of Laberie in the second half, or they bring Geoffrey Lauvergne back into it?
Do you know what? I think Laberie has probably had more going on for him in the first half than Lauvergne. I think Lauvergne may be a little bit immobile compared to Laberie. When you put him up against the likes of Gerald Lee, against Kotti, he's not got the foot speed that Laberie has. So I think we might see a bit more of Laberie. That said, both of them on 2 personal fouls. So that will limit the impact that they have. If one of them picks up a quick third foul early in the second, you'll see a change by Coach Collet. There's no 2 ways about that. And Boris Diaw, as you mentioned, is being Boris Diaw. He's not a huge offensive threat anymore, but the use of his body to grab rebounds, his boxing out, his nous, his understanding of the game is absolutely critical to France, and you can understand why he's taking that captaincy role.
Well, there were some concerns over Finland's form, but that first half has put those fears to bed. The halftime score is France 33, Finland 32.
Kilpailu puolikkaalta Ranska 4-4, opponent 10 points. Number 10, Elan Fournier 8 points. And number 13, Boris Vial 4 points, 7 rebounds.
to the Helsinki Arena in Finland. Final game, a busy first game day in Group A. Fantastic city, with this fantastic arena, which is packed to the rafters for France against Finland. Thomas Hurtel, point guard for France, has been the top scorer with 10 points. Tuka Kotti, high scorer for Finland, with 8 points. It is neck and neck heading into the second half. 1 point in France lead after two very different quarters. I've got Mark Mills alongside me. Mark, how is this second half going to play out? Anybody's guess?
Yeah, I think so. Well, someone quite famous said, "Don't believe the hype." Well, I'm afraid I have to contradict them. I believe the hype tonight. This game has absolutely lived up to expectations and some. Both teams trading blows at certain phases. Finland in control in the first quarter. France absolutely dominating the second quarter before Finland really sneaked the advantage in the final 2 minutes of the first half. And here we sit, just a 1 point ball game, 20 minutes in. A huge 20 minutes of basketball for both these teams, and over 12,500 people sitting in this arena.
Yeah, the atmosphere was something else in that first half, and it might just go up a couple of notches in the second, especially if Lauri Markkanen gets anywhere near the basket. And he scored that alley-oop to introduce himself to the EuroBasket. It's the first game. These two teams learn a fair bit about them.
I think it's absolutely vital, particularly if you have ambitions for future stages. So the whole process, if you're a medal contender, that's your ambition. The whole process is a constant growth as you go through the tournament. As much as preparation games are important, there is no replication of a competitive EuroBasket game. It's completely different for the players and the team at EuroBasket than anywhere else. So it is important for them to pick up wins early. Is it vital? Is it the end of the road if they don't? Absolutely not. They have to learn quickly. They obviously get a rest day tomorrow. The following day, if they've lost, if either of these teams have lost, they know they've got to come before and really get a win.
Jos se tulee vähänkään frontti, niin Junnu tulee ylös ja pysähtyvään korjaan. Niin saat siilattua hailoon siinä.
Hei, jos tulee painetta hyökkäyksiä eikä tää kulke, niin menkää sisälle, menkää sieltä, saadaan se pallo sen korjaan.
Kova paine, Junnu tulee tekemään siilaa.
Okei, no niin, let's go.
Mennään.
Absolutely not. Interesting to see that France on the court a lot earlier than Finland. Eager to get on with the game.
Sean Huff to get us started in quarter number 3. He's got top billing in Group A on game day 1, and with good reason. Here's Huff. To Petteri Koponen. He's trying to seal Fournier. Oh, that was sensational from Sean Huff, and that's what you call starting on the right foot.
Absolutely, and exactly as you say, all about the footwork, that move. Absolutely comes from the footwork of Huff.
Boris Diaw now. France looking for an immediate response. Finland into the lead with that. Geoffrey Lauvin. Used to in that battle with him and Kotti. Kopen. Foul. He started the first half very well and he's been trusted by coach Henrik Denman. The second half, that's what
Hurtel's second foul as well. It'll be interesting to see if he adjusts his defensive style.
Crowd is slow in taking to their seats for the second half, but hearing the cheers, they are all rushing back into the arena. This is just what Finland needed at the start of the third quarter. Such a slow start to that second quarter. They didn't score in the first 4 or 5 minutes. pass by Decolo. Diao shifted on, and Laverne just can't get it to drop off the glass. Copenhagen's there to register the rebound. Gotti turns Decolo like he wasn't there.
As I said previously, Gotti is a tough matchup for France. And the mismatch against Decolo tries to commit, doesn't really have a choice. He's got to try and intercept that pass because he doesn't want to play back to the basketball with Gotti. Gotti receives a pass, quick turn, easy 2 off the glass for the big man.
It's a 6-0 run at the start of the third quarter, and timeout's been called by the French.
Not a surprise that Coach Collet wants to call a timeout, having such a quick turnaround in fortune. 1-point lead coming into the second half, and now down by 5. You do not want this crowd to come back in this game. And if that lead starts stretching out and Finland start putting some highlight plays onto the court, you will hear the crowd ramp up. They're already making noise. The flags are flying from Finland's 6th man, and that's only going to increase the more Finland have a lead.
Susie Yengi are now pretty much world famous, certainly continental famous. The Finnish support at the last few EuroBaskets, the World Championships 3 years ago. They have quite a reputation, and now here on their home court, turn up. The volume is something else when Finland get going. Hotel to Nando Decolo. Looks for Fournier, finds him. Tossed back in Diao's direction. He wasn't expecting it, but the ball falls kindly to Decolo. He gets a shot off, little jumper. Just the iron.
And this is where Laverne has to make a difference. He has to use what advantage he has over Gotti, and that's just sheer strength of size. And he has to make it count, and he did in that instance. He boxed him out. He got a rebound in position, and Gotti was forced to foul him.
Too busy in the lane, and Salin comes away with it. He's so good at doing, going from back to front court in a split second, seemingly. Petteri Koponen. He'll slow things down here. Interest in their set play. Salin. It's a short half. The captain picks out a superb pass, and Sassu Salin was arriving to bank it in off the glass.
Beautiful patience by Huff in the post, waited for that cut, perfectly timed pass enabling Salin to get the easy 2 off the glass.
How about this? Finland with a 7-point lead. Laverne gets the follow, draws the foul off Gerald Lee.
That's when Laverne's going to make the difference. He's imposing himself in the paint now. He wasn't doing that in the first half so much. It's always an interesting contrast before Laverne left to play in the NBA. Very different type of player, a lot more wiry and rangy, very European style body. But once you get to the NBA, they want you to bulk up. They want upper body muscle and strength because it's a different game. However, bringing that NBA body back to EuroBasket, he's back in European style basketball. He needs to learn how to use and maximise that NBA body.
First trip to the line of the second half, and makes it 2 from 2. Eats away at that lead. Lee into Koken. Huff from range, drops a little short off the iron. Lee catches the rebound. Second attempt. Hotel. Through the play. Laverne. Clear intrusion.
Yeah, Lee's going to have to leave the game. That's his 3rd foul in quick succession. Laverne absolutely dominating him inside. I think Finland are now looking to see if Murphy can have more success at stopping Laverne. But Laverne looks like he's got some confidence now.
He has good start to the third quarter for Geoffrey Lauvergne.
Yeah, for the offensive foul, just barreled over Huff. And another turnover notched up to the French. Turnover 17 tonight's game.
Let's just keep on climbing. That's what Clive asked about that in the post-match press conference. Trying to hear his thoughts. Here's Eric Murphy. We see a lot of him in the first half. Coconut. It's back off Murphy. Finishes the job up at the rack, and Colo leads the counter. And Hotel puts one up. He emerged with the ball there, but he managed to. Yeah. Lauvergne.
Lauvergne causing all sorts of trouble for Finland now, absolutely racking up the fouls, pushing them into a team foul situation. They've now reached the 4-foul marker. Any other foul they commit now is going to send France to the line. It's still 6:14 left to play.
France have been deadly from the free throw line, 12 and 13 games so far. DeColo, good! Drains the long two. Coconut. Sali. Towards the foul of Fournier. It's the first foul for French number 10. Oh, that's way too easy. Salin benefits. Finland lead by 5, but where was the French defence?
Just completely fell asleep on that play. No rotation through from the French backcourt.
Cola. Some big swings in this game already. The first quarter belonged to the Finns, the second quarter to the French. At the moment, the signs are very positive for Henrik Deckman's Susie Yankee.
You just feel like the French are starting to turn a little bit of a corner though, and changing the game again. They've obviously gone through Lauvergne quite heavily so far, and he's finding some wins inside. Colo seems like he's been part of the French national team for what seems like an eternity. And he's going to become an even more integral part over the years now as he takes a more frontline role within the squad.
Looking for a new batch of leaders through this transitionary phase. It's some of the same names that have been around the EuroBasket squad for France the last 4 years or so. Huge expectation, especially at the moment, the fact that they've picked up a silver medal in 2011, they got gold in 2013, bronze medalists in 2015. It's tough to get the podium finish here. EuroBasket 2017. Murphy. Short. The French move the ball quickly up to Diao, and there comes Fournier. Puts it off the glass and in, and it's back to a 1-point game.
French definitely the ascendancy, starting to find a bit of confidence in their offense again.
Foul by Lauvergne, who looks utterly perplexed by the decision of the officials.
Absolutely correct call by the officials, left his leg out there dangling. This is always going to be the issue for Finland when they've got Wilson on the court. The backcourt of France is so much taller and bigger than Wilson. He is going to get bossed around a little bit inside.
3 fouls for Lauvergne, he's gone for a sit-down. Labarrie is back on. Koponen driving through the lane and one.
Great veteran play by Koponen, reading the game really well, seeing the lane open up for him, leaning into his player, making sure that he can create the space to get the lane, using the screen on the roll. It takes control as he drops it in. Interesting phase now for Finland. Can they capitalise while Laverne is forced to the bench in foul trouble?
Dakolo receives a brilliant pass. That was so good from Evan Fournier.
Once again, Wilson's size causing issues. France are picking up on the fact that both Dakolo, Fournier, Westerman, they're all far taller than Wilson is, and that they can just boss him around. The physicality there. There's no way Wilson can do anything to Dakolo. Can't put him off. Can't, take him out of his stride. He's just going to foul him. If anything, Wilson would have been better just stepping away and allowing the basket to go.
That levels the scores. Sonkole looks a little happy. One thing to see the pass, but the execution there from Fournier was sublime. Here's Petteri Koponen for Finland, midway through the third quarter. Murphy. He's wide open here for the three-point shot, and he drains it.
Great play by Murphy down in the low post, pinned Fournier down, didn't let him get out to defend a long shot by Wilson.
Call on Murphy.
Sorry, it's Crotty who pinned Fournier down on that last play by Wilson hitting the three.
Jackson re-enters the fray. Dakolo to bring the French to within one of the Finns.
That takes him up to double digits, 10 points personal now for Dakolo tonight.
6 out of 6 from the free throw line. Great atmosphere here in Helsinki. Wilson puts one up. Finland managed to beat France tonight. It's going to bring the house down. It is a big if.
Murphy picking up his third foul. France starting to terrorise Finland now. That's their 18th personal foul across the game. Murphy's third, send him to the bench as Markkanen comes in.
French have travelled well as well today. You saw a number of the flanks there.
Dakolo will happily do all his work from the free throw line. Finland have got to stop sending him there.
So good under pressure. That's 9 now. 9 of his 13 points have come from the free throw line. He's yet to miss one. Lauri Markkanen. To Salin. Comfortably short. Lapari. Has to be careful there.
Almost stolen away by Wilson. Not quite managed to bat it back into court though. Interestingly now, Finland looking to step up the intensity on the defensive end.
Just having a conversation. Inbound for France. We're due a tight quarter. Finnish team own the first, the French the second. It's all square in the third quarter. That's dominating at the boards though, 11-3. Is Dakolo to Jackson. Shot clock into single digits. Diao in a hurry. Good defense. Deflects the ball out.
Diao goes down like he's been shot and throws daggers at the referee for the no call. Shrug of the shoulders from the big man. But France still hold on to possession, but there's only 1 second left on the shot clock. Not sure if France are fully aware.
Jacolo.
Catch and shoot, great defense by Markkinen.
Great block by Lauri
Shot
Markkinen.
clock violation.
Just listen to the Susiyengi, the Wolfpack. With the follow, Markkinen knocks it down, puts Finland back in the lead.
Puts the crowd back in voice.
Jackson. Go around the back door. Balls for Diao rather kindly. And he can bank it in, but Labaree was there to touch in on the follow. And the lead is changing hands with great regularity. Sali. Jackson, the interception. Westerman has it. Westerman for three. No call from the officials. I think the crowd wanted it.
You get that hint from them.
Wilson gets it back from Sali, takes it on from range.
Both teams just going through a bit of a lull at the moment, not finding their form. I think they're both realising how close this game is and how important every possession is going to be.
Quality work by Nando De Colo. Got the foul as well.
Back Salin down, little spin to go baseline, Salin has to block it off. Goes up, Salin does put his hand forward, catches his wrist, it's the lightest of touches. Enough for the referees to call though, sending De Colo back to the line once again. Colo 9 from 9 from the line so far tonight.
Shows the importance of practicing from the free throw line. So many trips tonight for Nando De Colo. It's 10 out of 10.
Almost 2/3 of his total points coming from the charity stripe. But again, that's the type of player De Colo is. He gets himself in positions where defensive teams are almost forced to foul him.
Copen. Salin releases it quickly. Westerman. Just lost control. French will be happy with how the third quarter's going at the moment. They are into the lead in a very tight game. You sense already that the fourth quarter is going to be huge.
Oh, absolutely. It's going to all clinch, and for the fans and the neutrals, let's hope it goes down to the wire.
Markkinen. Power his way into the lane. Overshoots, but it falls nicely to Matthew Newtonen. The shot clock was wound down.
Finland working so hard at the moment to try and get those shot opportunities. France just working even harder though to stop them. Great defensive work by Poirier there against Markkinen, forcing him away from the basket where he's not so comfortable.
Axel Tupac to Edwin Jackson. Westerman, Jackson from downtown. Rims out, and Salin on the board. Koponen.
Surely look at the clock. Gone too early on that shot. It's going to give France an opportunity at the last shot of the quarter. Bad decision by Koponen.
Jackson for three. Just misses. Well, that was by far the closest quarter. French take it by three. They extend their lead to 4 at the end of 3 quarters of action here in Helsinki. It is France 53, Finland 49. So a 4-point game going into the last quarter here at the Helsinki Arena. It's too tough to pick a winner at this stage.
Yeah, it absolutely is. But looking at those stats, it's really showing where some of the damage is coming for the French. 20 from 21 at the free throw line. Absolutely surgical when they get to charity. But I wouldn't struggle to pick a winner right now. I think both teams have had their highs and their lows. It's just really which team capitalises on this in the final quarter. I think the big issue is going to come when Vincent Collet unleashes Laverne back into the game. He caused Finland a huge amount of issues inside. They really didn't match up with him, drew an awful lot of fouls. And I have a feeling he may repeat that performance when he comes back on.
Some great moments in this game. You sense there's going to be a few more to go. He's going to grab this game by the scruff of the neck. He's going to drag their team over the line. We'll find out in the next 10 minutes of action. Edwin Jackson to get herself in running in the final quarter of action in game day 1 in Helsinki. Westerman. Good vision to pick out the pass to Tupac. It's back to Jackson. Long range 2, and it's nothing but net for Jackson.
Great move by Jackson there. Just taking his time. Great form on the shot, and opens the final quarter up for France exactly the way they would have wanted to.
Koponen tries his luck from the perimeter. There's no such luck. Vincent Collet trusting in the same 5 that ended the third quarter. None of these were in the starting 5. Westerman, that's clever. Laborie wide open, misses the shot. And he was there to mop up, and down the other end, Lauri Markkanen gets the score. You don't need me to tell you that. The crowd do it all for us.
Great play by Markkanen under such pressure as he fades almost out of the court when he releases it with a long wingspan, helps him out to get the ball off the glass.
Jackson, he's done it again. It's an almost carbon copy of the last one, just inside the perimeter. And he doesn't need any help from the iron. Sassu Salin. Lauri Markkanen. 2 men on him. Still got the shot off, but isn't full.
Doesn't look too comfortable either. He's walking out with a bit of a limp, Markkanen.
What if that's been spotted by Henrik Deppen or not? Tupac. Jackson from way outside. Tries his luck. Westerman. He's recovering the ball well. Boards are starting to stack up for them. 36 rebounds over the game. 25 from Finland. So timeout called by Finland. They trail by 6.
Good decision by Coach Devon there. You don't want at this stage for the gap to get greater than 6. If it gets near double digits, you're going to struggle to bring that back against a team of the quality of France, and they will just run the clock and work you harder and harder for every basket. So a sensible move by the Finnish coaching staff. No doubt they're looking to find ways to bring this back down. Big key for France, though, I think, to close out the game. Graphics on all of them. They need to take control. They look after their possession and don't have so many turns. 19 total so far. And you have to look at France as the favourites to come out and take them in.
Consistent in possession there. This has been their downfall. They are staying in the lead, and they are 7 minutes and 50 seconds away from a first win in EuroBasket 2017. All sorts in the crowd tonight. So Westerman at the line, looking to extend this lead for the French. Honestly, 22 out of 23 from the line for France tonight. That's such a significant difference. Copen. Visto is coming for Finland. Huff. Oh, what a sweet finish that is from Sean Huff.
That's absolutely a captain's role. You don't have to be there all the time. You have to be there when it matters. And helping Finland get that bucket is absolutely what he should be doing.
Tupac to Jackson. Laborie saw Poirier was in a little space, but he's rejected. He wants the foul. He's not cutting it.
Great defense by Cotti on that one. Recovering, gets the rejection from behind. Nice, clean rejection. I think Poirier's problem was probably more with Huff coming across to contesting the body contact, but the ball had already gone by that point.
Poirier couldn't find a teammate. He only found the big hands of Petteri Koponen. They were only too grateful to receive the ball. Koivisto.
Huff causing the French defence all sorts of problems with Pat, struggling to contain him in the low post.
Now the French are going to bring their big hitters back on now. Geoffrey Lauvergne, Yvan Fournier replacing Vincent Poirier, Axel Dupin.
Interesting to see if Lauvergne could pick up where he left off, which was causing chaos for the Finnish defenders.
Gotti. Clock down to 5. This is Gotti, tough shot to make. Almost did.
Great defence there, staying on your feet, making sure you're going to contest whatever shot that Cotti selected in the end.
That's starting to look comfortable. Westerman. Fournier from outside the perimeter, he misses, but Lauvergne, uncontested, wins the rebound and throws up a little hook. And that hits the iron and bounces out. Koponen, thought he was going to go it alone, goes back out. Koivisto, nothing but net. Halves the deficit.
Huge shot by Koivisto. I was sitting here shaking my head when Koponen didn't go for the layup. I take my shake of the head back. That's a great pass and a huge shot by Koivisto.
Fournier. Well, not only does he make the shot, he gets the and one. And that, what a collective to
Tough
the
play by
crowd.
Fournier there, going under the arm of Huff, drawing the contact, keeping his momentum going so he can get the continuation. Call from the referees. And once again, there's a French player back at the free throw line.
For once, it's not Nando De Colo. Fournier, the only player to have missed the free throw for France, but he's 4 from 5. That's hardly shocking.
French team absolutely automatic from the charity stripe to 9. Foul called on Evan Fournier there. Holding foul. But will now move the possession to the sideline instead.
2 fouls apiece in this final quarter. Copenhagen. Very carefully by Leo Westerman.
Really trying hard to get Salin open after some big shots. Get Vista open after a big shot last time down.
Swallows up the ball on the rebound. French that can't. Force Diao. Out to Fournier. And now Diao in space, wide open, drains it. And that's the French's biggest lead for a long time. They're up to a 9-point advantage.
Big play by Diao, absolutely when it counts.
Coconut bounce pass in to Coty. He knocks down the mid-ranger.
Takes his tally up to 14 points now. Great performance by Coty.
Dakota to Diao. Oh, nicely worked. Byrne misses out this time.
As a guard, that's absolutely heartbreaking. Fournier worked so hard to get Laverne open underneath, and the big man misses a 1-foot lay-in.
Copeland. I like the idea. Don't think Coty was on the same wavelength.
This is not the point of the game to be thrown behind the back passes that you're not sure about. 7-point lead to France with 4:13 to play. Opening night EuroBasket. This is not the time or place for a behind the back pass.
A couple of switches for Finland. Murphy's come on, Larry Markkinen too. The captain's also returning to the court. Sean Huff. Time for the leaders to take centre stage in both teams. Bertel. Dakota. Laverne. Oh, what an interception from Jamal Wilson.
Exactly why Coach Detman's called him onto the court. Adds a different kind of flavour and intensity on the defensive end for Finland.
Practically invisible to the French there, he snuck it. Murphy. Just dwelt on the ball along Laverne. Stuck in. Massively careful. 4 fouls now.
That's a big foul against Laverne. If I was to finish, I would look to get the ball in Murphy's hands and let him go to work against Laverne. If you can get Laverne out of the game, that's a big help for the Finnish team.
Markkinen. Yep. Little help off the rim. It falls, and it's a 5-point game here with 3 minutes 25 left on the clock. This one's going down to the wire.
Absolutely. As expected before the tournament, this was always going to be a big battle between these two.
Fournier. Step back. Attempt. What's going on between the two number 7s, Laverne and Huff.
Huff called for the foul. Great boxing out by Laverne, using his upper body strength to seal the rebounding position.
And Sean Huff fouled out of the game. 5 fouls.
Big play and a big decision. Captain of the Finnish team going to the bench. I'm sure he'll still be leading from the bench though.
Turning point. Let's see. Diao, Decolo. Fournier to the left. Inside. Oh, that's fantastic. Sharp shooting. There's only 3 left on the shot clock. And it's led to a timeout called by Finland.
That's great movement. He's eyeing up Markkanen. He knows he needs to create an awful lot of space to get the shot high enough to get over Markkanen's outreaching arm. It's a little change of direction, a little crossover and a step back enables him to get enough space to get the shot off. Great form and nothing but the bottom of the net.
Quickly there we go, Jammu, Erik, Mikko, Sasu and Lauri there. So we run Nyrkkiheilu. Nyrkkiheilu when Jammu gets it into the spot. All the way to the baseline, Mikko up, running into the screen, open up, hammering, attacking, get there.
2:54 left on the clock, 7 points. Don't get me wrong, they'd rather it was the other way round. They have enough belief in their roster, and if they don't, I'm sure Coach Devon will put it in them very quickly. He's not one to be shy of coming forward with his opinions, and some of the media found out earlier today when they interrupted one of his training sessions with his squad. He'll absolutely be instilling a belief in his players that in this tournament they can beat absolutely anyone they step in front of.
There's 12,500 inside the arena tonight, also fully behind their team as we get back underway with Jamal Wilson in possession. Oh, that's beautifully done. And what a move! And a follow from Lauri Markkanen.
The way Markkanen plays the game is with just a youthful abandon. It's like you play the game when, you know, you're on low rings, you're just flying in trying to dunk over everyone. It's beautiful to watch.
Fournier with a response! Nothing but net.
Fournier answers Markkanen's putback dunk exactly the way the French know how.
And now Koivisto. I think he was fouled there.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's going to be 3.
Fournier came flying back on the defensive end, made contact with Koivisto. Fournier trying to recover. He's saying he got all ball, and Koivisto was selling it a little bit to the referees. Fournier's trying to explain that now to the officials. But whichever way it went, Koivisto's at the line.
Fournier still talking to the officials.
Missed the first of his 3 attempts.
So makes the second. Two from 3 from Mikko Koivisto. And he takes his seat. Petteri Koponen comes back on court. Fournier. Now comes inside, but
that's an interesting call. If we were to play this tournament in about 32 days, that wouldn't actually be a call. That's going to be one of the changes we see coming in on a travelling violation. Reverting a bit more to the NBA interpretation of travelling, enabling people to be a little bit looser with their first step. But Diao gets called for that one, and a critical call by the referee it is.
Wilson Markkanen from range! Knocks it down and halves the deficit once more.
Markkanen is saying, climb on my back and I will carry you to victory. He is looking to take the Finnish team onto the win. down to a three-point ball game off the back of what is an absolute ice-cold dagger from the wing from the big man. Beautiful form, such confidence from the young guy.
19 years of age, need we forget. Well, that was something very special from a special talent.
Ole now trying to rally his troops after a couple of possessions going the wrong way. And imagine they'll look to get the ball into De Colo's hands. He seems to be the hot hand that they've got, the guy that's going to get them across the line. However, I think the finisher registered that because Salin is all over De Colo. Chasing him, going over screens, going through screens to try and keep up with De Colo and denying the ball. I imagine they'll carry on, but will Finland put the ball in the hands of Markkanen? He's hot, he's ready to go, but he's young. Can he take the pressure of such a big stage on such a big occasion?
Let's wait and see if he comes back out. It looks like Markkanen is going to continue. I think he has to after that last shot that he made.
Will they look to make him a focus though? He's up to 15.6 rebounds in his EuroBasket debut. That's a very impressive talent.
Just in 19 minutes on the court as well. It's Fournier to Boris Diaw. Geoffrey Lauvergne knows he has to be careful. Draws the foul.
That's Lee's fourth foul. He'll have to tread carefully now. Both the big men, Lauvergne and Lee, on 4 fouls, so they're both going to be trying to draw a foul off each other.
Should make an interesting battle.
As predicted, ball into the hands of De Colo.
De Colo tries the jumper. Lauvergne couldn't snatch it. Salin got there. And now here's Jamal Wilson.
Wilson slows it down sensibly. Let Finland get a set offense under their belt.
Grandstand finish coming here. It's Wilson. It's Salin. Oh, he's done it! Sasu Salin.
What a play by Salin. Absolutely clutch play. Hits the three to tie the game. We're down to a minute. The noise level is off the chart.
Lauvergne grabs it. De Colo. Diaw. Could it be? No. Back out it goes. De Colo has it. Still De Colo taking on Lee, tries to find Lauvergne, it falls to Fournier, shot clock down to 2, Fournier drains it, the French back in front, and my goodness me, this
what a phase of play.
Incredible.
What a phase of play, both sides going all out, and the crowd giving everything they've got. 33.3 seconds to go, 2-point lead for France. Doesn't get much better than this.
What an incredible first game day at EuroBasket 2017. You heard it right, it's the first game day. We've got plenty more of this to come. Jamal Wilson of Finland in front of 12,500 of his compatriots. The arena rocking. Wilson getting up to the rack and puts it up and in off the glass and ties the scores once more. Timeout called by France. And this one's on a knife edge.
Little shake, stutter step, gets himself some space against Ertel. There's the shake, looks to blast past him, change of direction, comes around him on the Euro step, lays it off the glass for 2 and gets the arena to its feet. 15.4 seconds of sheer hell or sheer agony for the crowd here in the Helsinki arena. It'll be possession for France when they come back out. Again, you have a feeling they'll get it into De Colo's hands. Let him run the clock down, let him general the court. 15.4 seconds to go. He's not going to look to make a move until it gets down to 5 seconds maybe. Then he'll look to trigger that offense. He'll look to try and penetrate to the basket, make the Finnish team collapse on him, and dish the ball out to a shooter if he's not open. And France absolutely have the shooters to do it, but Finland also have the ability to break out and create chaos on the offensive end. With the likes of Sahin shooting threes like that, who knows how we're going to finish the game.
We've had some extraordinary basketball in this game. That moment from Jamal Wilson to tie the game means we have got a showcase finale here at the Helsinki Arena. Everything's still possible. It is in the hands of Nando De Colo.
Wait for the clock to tick down. He won't make a move until it gets down to about 6 seconds. Then he'll look to make a move towards the basket. Called for Laverne for the screen.
De Colo, long two, misses. We're going to overtime, folks.
There's no basketball like free basketball. Another 5 minutes of this to treat the fans to. Awesome game here we have. What a way to finish day one.
What a game. He was marshalled very closely by Tuukka Kotti. He deserves some plaudits for that. Made it as tough as possible for De Colo.
You could feel the collective relief of 12,500 in this arena when they saw that ring out. This is absolutely a photo, a Xerox moment of the last EuroBasket. Now for the 12,000 fans in this arena, they're hoping it goes the other way, because France came out and absolutely dominated the overtime. Finland ran out of steam back in 2015. Do they have what it takes tonight? I think they do. The crowd on their side, their sixth man, it makes a difference.
Il y a le bonus, on garde l'avantage des fautes. Chaque faute, c'est de lancer. Il faut chercher les balles. Allez, let's go.
What a night.
The fairy tale is just there to be written as we speak. It absolutely is for the Finnish players. They will go down in folklore of Finnish basketball if they're able to walk away from the Helsinki Arena, turning over one of the tournament favourites, France. What a huge opportunity for these players to write their name in history.
Medalists in the last 3 EuroBaskets, France, but they will revel in being party poopers tonight if they can win. It could be one of those nights you tell your grandchildren about if you're Finnish. Soaking it up here, the players. What an atmosphere to play in. What a game. Here's Wilson.
Salin's gone down hard, unsportsmanlike foul called on that one. Called on Diao. Salin's gone down hard, doesn't look like he's too happy with that.
There's nothing like a quiet start to overtime, is there?
No, absolutely not. Oh, shocking play by Diao. Absolutely clotheslined Salin on his way through. That move belongs in the wrestling ring, not the basketball court.
I'm not sure how he thought he was going to get away with that.
Best way for Salin to answer from the line.
Finland into the lead once more.
They'll also get possession off the back of that unsportsmanlike foul by Diao.
Koponen. Markkanen wants it and gets it. He's marshalled closely by Boris Diaw. He's thrown the ball straight to Thomas Hurtel. And Hurtel intelligently plays it off Koponen. Didn't have too many options there.
No, absolutely not. One of the first things, though, as a point guard, you're kind of taught is do not dribble over the half into the corner and stop. Whatever you do, because straight away, Koponen and Wilson pounce on him to trap him into that corner. Very lucky to come away with possession, France.
Martel throws it back into traffic, and it comes out for Koponen. And here come Finland. Markkinen, yeah, he's done it. He raises the roof once more.
The scene is set for the young man, up to 17 points personal now. He's leading Finnish scoring.
What a night for Markkinen, what a night for Finland. But here's Geoffrey Lauvergne. Tough shot to make, and the follow from De Colo. Falls foul of the basket.
Markkinen again up there, both ends of the floor, making his presence known.
Wilson, oh, Diaw's there to intercept.
Telegraph the pass, Diaw with the quick hands in the passing lane.
Fournier. Part of the defence of Finland. And he's got a trip to the line coming. Martel goes for a sit down. Louis Lapery comes back on. Leo Westerman too. Markkinen leading the scoring for Finland. It's 18 apiece. Fernando De Colo and this guy, Evan Fournier. His personal tally notches up again.
This is where that calm head at the free throw line will absolutely pay you back numerous fold, because Fournier is clearly comfortable at the line.
Finland crowd falls briefly quiet, but they are up by one with 3:30 left to play in the first phase of overtime. Visto. Yeah, fitness and endurance is important. Shot clock down to 4. And here's Gerald Lee. Banks it in off the glass. So cool.
Great tactical, almost chess-like basketball from Finland there. Took their time, positioned Lee so he could seal out on the offensive end and get the easy 2.
Fournier puts it up and in.
Absolute perfection, the teardrop over the falling arm of Markkinen.
Markkinen looking for some magic. Oh, it's magic Markkinen. He's unstoppable tonight. 21 points now for the 19-year-old.
And the noise is deafening in this arena.
The Wolfpack are doing their bit. Fournier. Go up to the rack, but his shot rattles out. Wilson all on his own. Big steal, or block rather, from Boris Diaw, and now De Colo with the layup.
And that's why De Colo is going to be the leader of this French team for years to come. Such a cool head. Wilson, the hothead, drove coast to coast, trying to get that glorious basket. De Colo, nice and calm, controlled in his approach to the basket, gets the 2 and reduces it down to a 1-point ball game.
Wilson into the lane. Oh, that's pretty darn special.
Absolute circus shot from Jamal Wilson.
Finland go back up to a 3-point lead.
Foul is called on Salin. Silly foul, that's going to send De Colo to the line as they're in foul trouble already. They're already in the team foul situation. Carrying over from the fourth quarter. That is not a man you send to the line when you want to close the game out.
Now, just to remind you, he's put every free throw in the bucket, 10 out of 10 so far.
The Finnish fans behind the basket doing absolutely all they can to put De Colo off.
But it doesn't work. He's like a machine. block out all the distraction, all the noise. Finally misses one.
The time had to come. It had to come. He didn't really want it to be happening in overtime though, with 1:20 to play.
Markkinen for three. This could be massive!
What an unbelievable play by Markkinen! Is he a rookie or is he a veteran? The way he's playing this game is phenomenal. Such confidence. Beautiful form on the shot. The entire arena breathed in when that one went up. And the noise has gone through the roof. We're sitting next to the French media and they are absolutely shell-shocked by the performance coming from Markkinen.
Stunning from Lauri Markkinen. Cometh the hour, cometh the man. Look at Kotti's response. Only too happy. High fives all round the Helsinki arena, but the job is not done yet.
It absolutely isn't. 1 minute, 15 seconds left. 5-point lead for Finland, France with possession. There's an awful lot that can happen. You look at the firepower that France have got in their team. The likes of Fournier, De Colo, Diao, all of those guys can shoot the three ball. They just need that breath of air to get the shot off.
Everybody rebound there. Okay, rebound.
But the pressure is on. It absolutely is. And the Finnish team are walking out. Chests held out. Heads high. They are up for this final minute 15.
They sense the opportunity. Front of their home support. Westerman to Fournier. French in a hurry here. It's Boris Diaw. Catches the rebound and makes no mistake.
Captain Diaw gets the two. That's one of the scores they needed. They're going to have to get a stop on this possession, though. They'll be absolute keen for this to not end in a basket for Finland.
Petteri Koponen signals to Markkinen where he wants him. Shot clock down to its dregs. Koponen's got to get a shot off. It's a shot clock violation, and it could hardly have come at a worse time for Finland.
There are worse things to happen, though. Actually, looking at that, it's the right thing for Finland to run the clock as far as they possibly can. Yeah, they wanted to get a shot off. Yeah, they wanted to score, absolutely. But at least they've taken 24 seconds off the clock, and they're still up by 3. That's likely to be a 2-possession game for France, unless they can get a 3.
Fournier. De Colo returns it. It's Fournier for 3! Drains it! Massive moment. The score's a level again. With more than 24 seconds left on the shot clock.
What a play by Evan Fournier. The pass from De Colo. He was way too open from the Finnish defender, though, and what a shot from Fournier. And that's what those hours of practice are for. They're for moments like that. Markkinen trying to recover across, outstretched arm from the big man, but Fournier gets it over the outstretched hand and into the basket. All tied with 25.9 to play.
Well, Vincent Collet trusting his experienced players, and boy are they delivering. It's ready for Diaw, but De Colo and Fournier taking the game by the scruff of the neck.
Ready to switch, just push him into the middle.
It'll be interesting to see from Finland's point of view, how do they run this offense? 25.9, that's effectively a one-shot clock game. If they're taking the shot with a second to go, France aren't going to be able to inbound the ball and get anything off, really. So will they run the clock all the way down? And ultimately, worst case scenario for them, we go double overtime. Best case scenario, they walk out of here with a huge upset on the opening day of EuroBasket 2017.
Whose hands is the ball going into for Finland?
I think Koponen will want the ball in his hands. I think he'll almost demand the ball in his hands. Whether that's the case, I don't know. The fairy tale, says Mark.
It does, doesn't it?
The author is sitting there with quill and ink, ready to write Markkanen's name into this fairy tale. Whether that's going to happen or not, I do not know. I think initially they'll look to get the ball into Wilson's hand. He's a safe pair of hands, he'll be able to run the shot clock out.
Salin will inbound for Finland.
Ball comes into Wilson. Oh, if the French were clever then they might have trapped up onto the half. And here comes the clock. This is a countdown now. This literally is a countdown. A 1.9-second differential shot clock and game clock. He's calling for Markkanen for the screen. Doesn't use it. Looks to go round him. He's almost lost the ball though. Trying to weave his way inside. Wilson, can he get it to go?
Yes, he can!
5 seconds to go. No timeout to be called. DeColo with the ball.
DeColo's got to do it. Puts it up. Misses.
History is made.
Finland have beaten France.
The Finnish players are going crazy. They're on the court. The fans are off their chairs. Unbelievable scenes here.
There are no words. Henrik Detman celebrates. Finland have beaten France in EuroBasket 2017 in Helsinki. What a night for the Suusijengi and the Wolfpack. They were sniffing blood and they've gone in for the kill.
Absolutely blown away. What a play by Jamal Wilson. Absolutely took it on his back. He was going to be the hero or the villain on that play. Wound his way to the basket to get the killer basket with no time left on the clock. DeColo tried to advance it up the court and get a shot off. Couldn't get an effective shot off. And Finland are at the centre of the court celebrating with their 12,500 fans.
Extraordinary. A night to remember, and this is just the first night. More than 12,000 inside the Helsinki arena. It's a record crowd, and they have witnessed something so special tonight.
What a fitting way for a record 12,167 people to witness. Unbelievable scenes at the Helsinki arena, and what an unbelievable end to what is only day one of EuroBasket 2017.
That's right, we've got 4 more nights of this. And, well, we need a rest day tomorrow after that, I think, Mark.
I think so, absolutely. But Markkanen, what a huge EuroBasket debut with 22 points. The French just unable to stop him. Rampant on both ends of the floor. 25 points from Fournier, 21 from DeColo, not enough to secure the win for France. Just a historic night for the Finnish.
It is. Jamal Wilson with the winning bucket in overtime. They'll be celebrating long into the night in Helsinki. They love their basketball here.
I think it might be an early weekend declared in Helsinki. Thursday night is the new Friday night here after tonight's performance. And the Wolfpack have absolutely every right to go out and celebrate what has been an amazing performance by their guys in EuroBasket 2017.
Well, Finland have set the tone in Group A with that win and put a marker down. How far could they go?
Well, the talk always for the Finnish is they want to go one step further, and that's almost their slogan. I can't see why they can't. It really is in their hands to do it though. They play like they have tonight throughout the tournament. They're tough to beat. They're a really tough team. On the other side of things, France, I have no doubt, bounce back from this. They're one of those teams that don't remember the defeats. They have a real confidence about them. There's no doubt they'll come out for their next game against Greece on Saturday, and they'll perform. Tough game though. Greece-France on Saturday now becomes a really big game for the French. They don't want to lose the first 2 games of EuroBasket 2017.
Well, absolutely, they played a real heartbroken, really. They played some excellent basketball. The French played their part in an epic game on the first night of EuroBasket 2017. And they deserve credit despite ending up the losing team. Okay, nobody deserved the loss.
No, absolutely not. All 24 players have given everything they can to make sure that they won for their country. It just so happens Finland had enough to get it across the line here tonight in Helsinki. And without a shadow of a doubt, it definitely helps them having 12,000 screaming Finns behind them.
Certainly does. They're going to be tough for anybody here in Helsinki. It's a cauldron when the crowd get going.
They'll look to move on and take what must be a huge confidence boost now into their game on Saturday against Slovenia. Both teams obviously having won today. That should be an interesting game on Saturday when those two face off.
Well, this was the moment. Jamal Wilson. Look at the crowd in the background. Look what it meant to the players and to the 12,167 inside the Helsinki arena.
Amazing strength and mental fortitude to take on the dreams and the hopes of all those people in the final few seconds of this game. Almost losing the handle, trying to cross over Westerman as he gets to the basket. Goes to the left, looks to step back inside. Tough play, but another great play by Wilson.
We wondered whose hands the ball was going in for that final play. We thought maybe Markkinen, maybe Koponen. In the end, it was Jamal Wilson, and boy, did he deliver.
Outstanding night for Finnish basketball.
And it might send shockwaves across the groups here at EuroBasket 2017. The true magnitude of what the Finns have accomplished here tonight will be put into context once we've seen the rest of their games. And France as well. But what an opening night. It's finished after overtime. Finland 86, France 84.
we get him back in OT. Let's go. Got him back in OT.
Good job, guys. Guys.
Great shit. Great shit.
Hyvä uutinen. Otetaan vaan, mutta sinä sanoit, että lyö uudestaan.
Joo. Ensi kerran. Se ja walk through Slovenia.
Sitten sopiva harjoittelu. Ja siitä seuraava peli. Näin se on. Näin tässä mennään.